color depositing shampoo and conditioner is an easy way to refresh fading hair color, tone unwanted warmth, or try a new hair color easily from home without using any developer or permanent dyes that are hard to remove. I'm Laura, I'm a hairstylist, and in this video, I'm breaking down what they are, who they work best for, and answering all of your top questions that I get about color depositing shampoo and conditioner. All right, so first let's talk about what these are. Now, these color depositing products work the same way that semi-permanent hair color does. And when I say semi-permanent, I'm referring to hair color that does not get mixed with developer. Some brands you may have heard of are Arctic Fox or the traditional Manic Panic. Now, since these are not mixed with developer, they act more as a stain rather than a hair color that gets embedded into the hair and alters the hair color. And because of this, they're much safer to use at home than a permanent or even a semi-permanent color. And this is why I recommend these so often on my channel, because when you're doing DIY, you want to go with the safest option possible. I don't want to recommend something to you that is complicated or you have to know the exact specific formula or timing, or else you're going to ruin your hair. Now, there are three really common uses for these types of products. The first one is to slow your salon color or permanent color down from fading in between coloring sessions. So if you have a high maintenance color that fades really quickly, like a bright red or a copper, these colors are great to use in between to add a little bit more of that pigment to the hair without it fading and looking dull before you make it into the salon for your next appointment or before you color it with your permanent or semi-permanent dye again. The second most common use is to remove warmth from the hair. Now, obviously blondes are very familiar with using purple shampoos, but these products are particularly great for brunettes that often have unwanted red tones in their hair. This works really well if you've dyed your hair dark and it just kind of fades weird. These work really well to keep any warmth or kind of dingy, weird looking tones at bay. And the third most common use for them is to try out a new color safely from home. A few months ago, I did a video where I used one of these color depositing conditioners to color one of my blonde mannequins copper. So this is a totally different color, and I used only this conditioner. Okay, now let's talk about how often do you need to use these. Now, the quick answer is 1 to 2 times a week, but the real answer depends on your goal. The more you use these, the more intense the pigment is going to get. So if you're wanting the darkest, deepest deposit, you can use it every time you wash your hair. All right, so if I'm gonna use it once a week or every time I wash, how long do I leave it on for? Now, a quick refresh, you could leave it on for 1 to 5 minutes, or if you want maximum, most intense deposit, leave it on for up to 20 minutes. Now, with that, if you're thinking, gosh, I have to leave this on for 20 minutes, and I'm gonna be in the shower, that's kind of a long time. And the thing is, you can apply these to your hair before you get into the shower and leave it on for 20 minutes, then get in the shower and rinse it off. And you can also apply them to wet and damp or dry hair. Now, if you apply them to dry hair, it's probably going to take a little bit more intensely because the water is not diluting them any. If you apply them to wet or damp hair, the water will likely dilute it a little bit, so it won't take quite as deep or dark. Another common question I get is, do they cover gray hair? And the answer is no, not fully. These are not permanent colors, and in order to technically cover and alter gray hair, you need to get into that middle layer, the cortex of the hair, and in that instance, developer is needed. Now, that being said, they can tone down some gray hairs to blend and take the harshness off, but they're not gonna give you coverage, especially if you have very resistant gray hair that often struggles to get covered even with permanent color. These are likely not gonna do a whole lot for you. Now, I do wanna mention, if you find a brand that does say that it covers gray hairs, I would be a little bit weary about this, and I would perform a couple test strands and just see what to expect, because any color depositing shampoos that say they give gray coverage is not really a semi-permanent color. And I would be worried that it may have something like henna in it or some other chemical aside from it being just a direct dye. So that's just something to keep in mind and just be aware of before you use it. Okay, next is, do these work on dark hair? Now, since these are semi-permanent, they're deposit only, and developer is not used, these do not lighten the hair at all. They deposit and they go darker only. Because of that, the color that you use is going to have to be darker than your starting level. If you put a pastel color on a darker brunette, it's not going to do anything. But if you're a natural blonde and you're wanting to see what you would look like with darker hair, then this will do something to your hair. You will be able to see it. So oftentimes you do need to have a lighter natural level, or your hair needs to be pre-lightened or pre-colored in some way. Next up is, are they damaging to the hair? And the quick answer is no, they're not. Now, since these are completely semi-permanent direct dyes, these don't contain ammonia or developer, so they're pretty safe for your hair. And some brands actually have a bond builder mixed in with the conditioners, so they actually double as a deep conditioner and strengthen your hair. So they're actually doing the opposite and making your hair a little more healthy rather than damaging it. Next up is, do I need to use both the shampoo and the conditioner for them to work? And the answer is no. In fact, the line that I personally use has different tones in the shampoos and different tones in the conditioners. So in that instance, you may only use one or the other. Normally, I recommended the conditioner because it acts as a deep conditioner, but you do not need to purchase both of them. You can if you want the color to take the most intense and dark, but it is not necessary. Next up is how to remove these. Okay, so let's say that you have used this and you didn't like the color, the way that it came out, or maybe you're just ready to try something else and you want to get it out. Now, one way is to just stop using them and go back to your regular shampoo or conditioner. Since they're semi-permanent, they're gradually going to fade out of your hair when your hair is washed without them. But if you want to get them out immediately, if you are just sick of the color or you hate it, then watch this video above for how to remove direct dye. This is a really simple way to just fade those pigments out of the hair a lot quicker than just naturally when you wash your hair. All right, now let's talk about what situations these don't work for. And I kind of covered this in some of the previous questions, but these do not work good for full gray coverage or very resistant gray hair. They don't work for lightening the hair or for very, very dark brown or black hair colors because they just won't really show up much. And I also don't recommend them when you need a major color correction. You often have to use some sort of permanent color, whether it's lightener, to even your canvas. Now, they will work for some color corrections, like correcting unwanted warmth, but if you have like a crazy uneven canvas that has like 6 different colors on one strand of hair that you need to like remove bands and remove warmth here, but it's too cool here, then I don't likely recommend them for that. And the last situation they're not good for is if you have multicolored hair or you want to have a lot of dimension. Now, what makes these so special is because they're so easy to do by just washing your hair. So if you're looking for a multi-dimensional, multicolor solution, this may not be the best choice. Okay, so let's briefly talk about how to use these. Now, you can do it in a number of different methods. You can just shampoo or condition them into your hair in the shower, or you can apply them with a bowl and a brush to your hair the same way you would traditional hair color before you get into the shower. It really depends on your goal. If you're looking for the most intense deposit, then you'll likely want to apply them to dry hair before you get into the shower, and then also use them in the shower. But if you're just looking for like an easy refresh, then using them in the shower, totally fine. In the description, I am going to link several of my videos where I use these in different instances. I've used them for root smudges, I've used them for growing out my natural hair color, and I've also used them to completely change the hair color from blonde to copper. And I will link all of these in the description, and so you can go through and find one if it pertains to you. And I'm also going to link my favorite brand, Celeb Luxury, in the description. Now, I am not sponsored by them. I really don't do sponsored videos. I really just like to recommend to you what products I use and I love. And this brand is professional, they're vegan, they're cruelty-free, they're ammonia-free. So I feel safe recommending these to you. I can't speak for other lines that I haven't used before, but I will put a link in the description to where you can get my favorites. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know if you have any other questions on these in the comments. And make sure you subscribe if you want to make every day a good hair day.